Good afternoon and welcome. Thanks for joining us. It's match day 5 in the second round of qualifying for the 2022 FIFA World Cup, and we've got a clash between neighbours in Group E today as Uganda host Kenya at St Mary's Stadium Katende in Entebbe. Uganda come into this one on the back of a pair of slender 1-0 victories over Rwanda last month. A continuation of their low-scoring theme. Their 4 games have consisted of 2 goals, with 2 goalless draws and those 2 1-0 wins. And they come up against a Kenya side that started their group stage campaign with a couple of draws before back-to-back defeats against Mali. The first, a crushing 5-0 loss, scuppered their qualifying hopes. This is how things stand with a couple rounds of matches to play in Group E. Mali top the section, unbeaten on at 10 points. They're in action away to Rwanda later on today. Uganda also unbeaten. Those 2 wins over Rwanda, breathing fresh life into their qualifying hopes. Well, the Kenyans have managed to score just 1 goal. So, quite likely this will be another low-scoring encounter this afternoon in Uganda. Kenya with just the 1 goal scored, 7 conceded. Beaten 5-0 by Mali at the start of October. Then going down at 1-0 at home to the same opponents 3 days later. So their hopes of a first appearance at the World Cup finals will have to wait for at least another 4 years. Uganda, though, very much still in the mix. Ranked 82nd in the latest FIFA World Rankings, 3 spots below Guinea, 1 place above Benin. They finished 2nd in their group behind Egypt in qualifying for the 2018 World Cup in Russia. They're hoping to make it through to the 3rd and final round next March by finishing top of this section. They do have their destiny in their own hands. And will take on Mali in Morocco on match day 6 on Sunday. And that very much could determine which of the 2 teams goes through to the 3rd round, which will consist of 10 teams, 5 home and away ties. And the winners of those ties will be the 5 African representatives at next year's finals in Qatar. Well, Uganda coach Militon Micho Sredojevic has warned his side against the threat that Kenya pose. Said it's like a final because Kenya have nothing to lose and will come here with pride, ready to spoil the party. Uganda very much hoping that isn't going to be the case. Will have to be on red alert though. Cautious at the back and defend well. No time to make mistakes, said Sredojevic, former Zambia coach. 2nd spell in charge of Uganda as well for the 52-year-old Serbian. Was in charge of the Cranes between 2013 and 2017. Well, Kenya, after those defeats to Mali in October, still have pride to play for, and their coach Engin Firat has begun experimenting somewhat, calling up some new faces to the squad. He knows they need to improve after the 5-0 thrashing by Mali. Well, these 2 nations have met 76 times. A rivalry that dates back all the way to 1926. The Cranes with 30 wins compared to 22 for the Harambee Stars. 24 of the matches ending in draws. These 2 teams also met on match day 1 in September. They finished goalless in Nairobi. And Kenya captain Michael Olunga said that even though his side don't stand a chance of qualifying for the World Cup, they very much want to represent Kenya in a good way, make the nation proud. Also trying to bounce back from the setback against Mali, looking to be much more positive in these last 2 qualifiers, trying to round out Group E on a high. As for Uganda, they're out to avoid a repeat of the 2011 encounter against Kenya. It was 10 years ago that Uganda needed a win over Kenya to reach the 2012 Africa Cup of Nations finals. Kenya had just a slim chance of reaching the tournament themselves. That depended on results elsewhere. Nonetheless, though, a goalless draw saw both teams ultimately miss out, and Uganda looking to avoid a repeat scenario this afternoon. A victory will make sure it goes down to the wire in at Group E. But if Uganda fail to pick up maximum points, I could see Mali lock up top spot in Kigali later on today.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us now welcome both teams on the pitch, Uganda and Kenya. Let's go, boys! Go.
The road to the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar continues this afternoon as Uganda try and keep alive their qualification hopes up against neighbours Kenya, who would like nothing more than to play the role of spoilers, having been eliminated from the race for top spots in Group E. Uganda second in the group and 2 points behind Mali, who they could meet in a winner-takes-all clash on Sunday in Morocco. The Cranes have never appeared at the World Cup finals but are eager to make amends for missing out on next year's Africa Cup of Nations.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's rise up for the national anthems of both teams, starting with that of Kenya. National anthem of Uganda.
So kickoff just moments away in this Group E match, 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifying. And match day at 5. A couple of changes for the Uganda side, and their coach Milutin Sridayevic dropping out Enoch Walasimbi and Tadeo Luwanka. Coming into the starting 11, Bevis Mugabe, based in Scotland with Motherwell, and Khalid Alcho returning as well as captain for the Cranes. And to keep an eye on for Uganda this afternoon, Fahad Bayo. Scorer of both their goals so far. 5 changes for Kenya. Samuel Onyango, David Uchieng, Amos Nondi, Anthony Wambani and Anthony Akumu. All brought into the team this afternoon by coach Engin Firat, the 51-year-old Turk. So for Uganda, the place potentially beckons in the 3rd and final qualifying round. As for Kenya, they're hoping to spoil the party this afternoon and bounce back from a couple of defeats by Mali on match days 3 and 4. Just the 3 goals combined scored by these two teams so far through 4 rounds of games. It's Uganda against neighbouring Kenya in a Group E of 2022 FIFA World Cup qualifying in Entebbe. Uganda hunting a win that would keep their destiny in their own hands heading into match day 6. Chested down well on Akwala. Neither of these teams will be appearing at next year's Africa Cup of Nations finals. Both were present in Egypt a couple of years ago, failing to qualify this time around, however. Ball pumps long and forward. Giving chase is Bayo. Based in Israel with FC Ashdod. Joined the club in August of 2020, Bayo. Scored the winner in both games against Rwanda. Micho Sridayevic, coach for Uganda. Couple of spells in charge of Orlando Pirates in South Africa, as well as a brief stint with Egyptian giants Zamalek in 2019. Trying to lead his team to another victory this afternoon. A third in a row. That would bump them up to 11 points. Leave them with fighting chance of qualifying for the third and final round. And again, Firat was in charge for both games against Mali, former Iran assistant and an ex-coach of Moldova as well. Took over following the resignation of Jacob Gos-Moulet on a short-term contract. Free kick is whipped in. Well defended by Uganda. Nice turn. This is Mugabe. Naguma. Keeper will get there first, Brian Buire. Into the feet of Akumu. Deflected out for a Kenyan throw-in. Comes into a bit of trouble. Free kick awarded the way of Kenya. Yango impeded, says the referee. Searching ball on that right hand flank over the head of Abdallah Hassan. Azizi Kayando. Kwago put under pressure here. A bit of trouble, luckily for him. Ball spinning away from goal. Kenya, though, have it. Can they create an opening? Well, gets to concede through 4 qualifiers, Uganda. But a scary moment early on for the goalkeeper, Charles Lukwago. Started 3 of the first 4 qualifiers. Ismail Watenga starting match day 2 against Mali. It has been Lukwago first choice for the bulk of this qualifying campaign, though. Former captain Dennis Onyango hanging up his gloves a few months ago to fill the voids. Uganda. Rolls under the foot of Ochieng. All kept in play, though. Dropping short. Maguna. Ochieng. Over to Omar. Kenya's only goal coming in the 1-1 draw away to Rwanda in their second group game. Uganda on the attack here. Dangerous ball whipped in and cleared just in time. Into a dangerous area by Isaac Muleme. Asking questions of the defence. Holding off his man and then continuing his run forward. A little shimmy. And getting to it first was Ochieng, just ahead of his goalkeeper. Kenya pretty happy to try and build from the back in these early stages. Long ball here. The keeper stayed on his line. Might be a chance. It's a tame shot in the end, but that certainly was an opportunity for Kenya. Guma, Mugabe, Kwago, Awani, plays alongside Bio in Israel. Awani, played into space by Weiswa. And throwing conceded. Good touch by Amos Nundi. Called into the squad for the first time by Engin Firat. Plays in Georgia with Dilaguri. Almost 4 years now with the club. High clearance and did stay and play. Kenya looking to counter here. Solid defending, using his body well. Drawing the foul. Dennis Aguma. Captained the team in the matchday 4 victory over Rwanda in the absence of Khaled Elcho. Mugabe tips it forward again. It is clear. And Olunga Newby's offsides. Plays in Qatar with Al Duhail, Michael Olunga. Scored twice against Al Sadd in Xavi's last game in charge, the Qatari club. He's made a perfect start to life. And a goal for Olunga. 32 goals in 29 appearances for Al Duhail so far. 12 in 7 league games this term, including 5 in a single match. He, the key man for Kenya. Olunga tries to head it back to a teammate, no one home. Away come Uganda. Heads into the path of Bio. Heavy touch. Covers in time, does Nacho. Ruhanga. Guma. Pass getting away from him. Kenya ranked 104th in the FIFA rankings, a couple of spots beneath Mauritania. 3 places above Sierra Leone. Kwago uses his footing but gets enough on it to pick out Aguma. And Aguma drawing the foul from Maguna. Omar. Kumu. Hold it to the feet of Onyango. Down he goes. Free kick given. Guna. Just trying to pick out the run of Andrews Omar. Awani. Gabi. Guma. Almost miscommunication between the two Kenyans. And free kick for the team in white here. Hassan Abdallah, appended by Muleme. Ended up not too far away from the goal of Lukwago. Kenya with the only real opportunity so far. Routine save for the Uganda goalkeeper in the end. Guma is an off first time. And throw in wanted the way of Kenya. Just down by Olunga. Omar switches play. Pulled down well. Ball given away here, inside their own half. Can Uganda create something out of it? Happy just to take their time, wait for an opportunity to present itself. Gabi receives it from Quago. Pinch back by Abdallah. Olunga has a couple of options to his left. He's going to go for goal himself. And ball dribbles towards Lukwago. Ochieng. Searching ball, pumped forward and far too much on it. Wani. Space here to slot it through towards Olunga, and off his line sharply is Lukwago. Good anticipation from the Cranes keeper. Malunga with Kenya's only goal in these qualifiers thus far. Cheng. Guna. Throw flicked on. Awkward one back to the goalkeeper. Does very well in the end. Buire, calm and composed, took an awkward last top in front of him to bring it down on his chest. Kept his nerve. Some high bounces on this artificial playing surface. Nguma. And out to the left. Keeper will call off his defender. Approaching the 20-minute mark here. Game still goalless. Pretty even first 20 minutes. Foul awarded to Kenya. Omar. It's the feet of Nguna. It's to the right-hand side. It's an Abdallah. Flag is raised against the Kenyan number 22. Nguma. Caught by Wampani. As Moses Weiswa is in South Africa with Super Sports, the 24-year-old. Taken quickly towards Nguma. He is robbed over the ball. And Kenya could be in here. Carrying his run forward is Onyango. And back defending well is Bevis Mugabe. Made sure That chance came to nothing in the end. Did escaping behind the defence initially. Samuel Onyanko. Go Mahir man. Alunga. Just one man with him. Alunga, can he get on the return pass? Here he can, and that's a good save from Lukwago. Pounces on the loose ball. Michael Alunga not too far away from breaking the deadlock there. Links up well with Kenneth Maguna and beat the defender to the return pass. Plenty of power in the strike as well. A good start from Charles Lukwago. Looking for a first win in Group E, Kenya. Made a reasonable start to this one. Ruhanga. And Omar will roll it back to Boire. Won't be too disappointed by what he's seen so far, one suspects. And again, Firat, the Kenyan boss. Guma will step aside. Okay, just inside the Kenyan half. Forward by Mugabe. Towering header clear. Alunga using his strength to hold off Awani. Last touch off the Kenyan player, Anthony Wampani, says the referee. Flipped in to the penalty area, but well over the heads of the intended recipient. Nothing that Stephen McQuallet could do with that. The pressure being applied by Waiswa. Kenya clearing their lines in the end. Well, Lukwago certainly been the busier of the two goalkeepers midway through this first period. Very good save to deny Michael Alunga. Guma. And just had the trailing leg caught. Khalid Elcho. Bundled into from behind. Joseph Akumu conceding for the foul. A few Kenyan supporters inside of the grounds for this one. Quite a distance out. Be some hits required to beat Brian Bawire. He's going to have a pop, and it is on target, spilled by the keeper, and the follow-up is over. The goal at his mercy, and that is a huge let-off for Kenya. Chance goes begging for Uganda. Under a strike initially. They've just wobbled in front of Bawire. Just about enough to poke it away from the first man following it up, but it was Bevis Mugabe who had the chance to put Uganda ahead and spooned it over the crossbar. Escape for Kenya. A missed opportunity, certainly for Uganda. Maybe left to rue that. The sliced attempt at a clearance. Nondi. One back by Yarahanga. Down the sideline towards Bayo. Does well to hold it up and connect with a teammate. Well shielded behind by Akumu. Made sure Muleme wasn't able to latch on to the pass. Mocheng. Omar. Della Hassan. Well, perhaps predictably, based on the previous results for these teams in Group E, no goals so far. That isn't to say that both sides haven't had chances to break the deadlock. Space here for Wampani. Left-hand side is Omar. Hassan puts it in towards his captain. Down goes Alunga. And scooped up off the turf by Lukwago. Ocho. Clever back heel. Muleme wins the free kick just inside the far sideline. Tug back by Akumu. Will cause problems Uganda in their previous set piece. It's much more likely to be an attempt at a cross here. Plenty of red shirts forward, looking to attack this ball in. Swung in, not a bad ball either. It's an excellent defensive header clear. Muleme. Can Wise we get there? No, he can't. Della Hassan stayed down for Kenya. He's appeared in all 5 World Cup qualifiers so far for the Harambee Stars. Watching his left arm, just landed heavily. Ching. Omar. Handball against the Kenyan left back. Was put under pressure straight away. The set piece coming up for Uganda. Fourth official just having another test exchange with Firat. Making sure Uganda don't creep too far forward with the free kick. Will be swung in by Muleme. Plenty of height on this one, and Burre came for it and then decided he could let it sail over his head. Judged it well enough in the end. Still in discussion with the fourth official, Firat. Awani. 10 minutes to play in this opening half.
Well done, Anto, well done. Moses, stay here. Okay. Moses, stay right. Come, Moses. Change two of you. Come. Moses. Nice.
Chiang. Kumu. Runs it forward and knocked back to Wikuago. It's pretty clean connection with the clearance. With Kenyans there running into one another. Omar and Ochieng. Omar stayed down. And also hitting the deck, Fahad Bayo. Play continues though. Muleme eventually hits the turf as well. Free will just jog across to check on Omar. Bumping into David Ochieng. Will be another free kick here for Uganda when play resumes. Bosi Yeruhanga placing it down. May well have another attempt on a goal. Caused problems for Buire not long ago. Very nearly led to the opener. This one slightly closer, but still quite a ways out. Three men in the wall for Kenya. A firmly struck hit this time, not on target. Omar shaken off, the knock sustained in that collision with Ochieng. Kayondo, Nawani calling for a teammate towards him. Hands it off to Kayondo. Irahanga. And it'll be throw in for Kenya, deep inside their own half. Knows that victory is imperative this afternoon. Micho Sredojevic. Two wins in their last two matches, and it would be Uganda who would finish as winners of a Group E, taking on Mali in 3 days' time on neutral ground in Agadir in Morocco. Mali without the home advantage for that one. Five minutes plus stoppages left at the end of this first 45 minutes. And either side sees the initiative late in this first half. Lovely spin from Muguna. Spreads it out towards the left, and this is Abdullah Hassan. Cross from Omar, charge down. He's behind for a corner kick. Will be the left back, Abud Omar. The out-swinging delivery. And it's cleared off the line. And the follow-up wide of the mark, but Kenya again going close. Anthony Lambani escaping his marker. Keeper may well have had it covered, but the man on the line not taking any risks. I think it was Stephen Makwala, stationed next to his goalkeeper. Kenya very much holding their own thus far. Came here to play the role of spoilers. Good first touch to shield it from the opposition. Given away though, as Guma steps forward. A free kick for Uganda here. It will be Obusi Gyo-Ruhanka. Tries his luck for a third time. It won't be Gyo-Ruhanka on this occasion. Moses Waiswa. Stepping aside, it is Waiswa who whips it in, header straight down into the turf, kicks up into the air, and play allowed to carry on. Bayo keeping the attack alive, and the corner for the home side. Waiswa deliver this one once more. Referee just giving a word, jostling going on at that near post. Timothy Awani being double teamed. This is played in, flicked on, it might fall here. Not clear yet. Full support though, laid off for Gyo-Ruhanka, floats it in. This time is clear for the moment. Maguna hacks it forward. Kwago. Muleme tries to spin past and has eventually come away with a free kick. And there is the whistle for half-time. It is goalless between Uganda and Kenya in Group E. The referee just trying to keep a lid on some of these emotions. The players will make their way to the changing rooms for the half-time interval. Nothing to separate these two neighbours yet. After 45 minutes in Entebbe. Uganda 0, Kenya 0. 45 minutes still to come in this one.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. That is the end of the first 45 minutes between Uganda and Kenya. A special recognition to the guests that have made it to this match. The Minister of State for Sports, Honorable Dennis Samson Obua, you're most welcome. The Honorable FIFA President, Dr. Lawrence Mulindwa, you are most welcome. The General Secretary, National Council of Sports, Dr. Bernard Ogweo, you're most welcome on this match. The FIFA executive members and the football family, thank you. I want to recognize the presence of former Uganda Cranes players, led by the captain, Dennis Onyango. Thank you for your support to the boys.
Welcome back to St. Mary's Stadium Katende in Entebbe. Goalless after the opening 45 minutes between Uganda and Kenya. A clash of neighbours in Group E. Uganda very much in need of the 3 points today to keep their fate in their own hands. They would go at top of the section temporarily with a victory. And then take on current group leaders Mali in the final round of matches in 3 days' time in Morocco. Mali away to Rwanda later on this afternoon. Two wins from these last two matches for Uganda would send them through to the third and final qualifying rounds. If they fail to pick up maximum points in this one, Mali could punch their ticket to the next stage of qualifying in Kigali in a few hours' time. Well, looks like we will have at least one change made by Uganda at the start of this second half. Milton Kabisa.
Substitution for Uganda Cranes.
Will be brought on by Micho Shredayevich.
And on Shafatin Milton Karisa.
So the 26-year-old Karisa
and also
plays for Vipers.
The second substitution for Uganda Cranes out, shot to Abdul Aziz Kayondo. And on shot 11, Ibrahim Oriti.
So that one or two changes, Ibrahim Orit. Also introduced for the second half here in Entebbe. Uganda pushing for that decisive, potentially, goal. Certainly looking to strike first. 45 minutes still to play on the match day 5 in this Group E encounter. Micho Shredayevich rolling the dice here at the start of this second 45 minutes. Knows that victory is pretty much essential over Kenya. Draw could well spell the end of their World Cup dreams, depending on how Mali fare later on. But a win, though, very much would keep their destiny in their own hands. So Stephen Makwala, placed by Milton Karisa. Save made in the end by Lukwago, but the whistle had gone against Kenya. And the other change, Abu Azizi Kayondo, replaced by Ibrahim Oritz, the number 11 for the Cranes. Uganda hoping those two switches at half-time will give them a bit more of a cutting edge going forward. Misplaced pass there. And pounced upon by Uritz. 3 white shirts in close proximity. Kenya created the better chances from opening play in that first half. Guma. Will drop. And where it's hit. Back to goal, will have a shot. And the fingertips of Burere diverting that one away from a goal. Angle was working against Oris, but he did brilliantly well to get the shot off, and surely he would have picked out the back of the net were it not for the save made by the goalkeeper. And coming down the other end is Samuel Onyango. Just have to be a little careful they don't get caught out. The Uganda. Onyango did make a couple of runs through the defence in that first half. On neither occasion, though, he was able to get a shot away. Hanger. Goal in the corner. Mondi contesting the ball, bounce back off. Jerry Hanger. Waiswa. Asking the stewards, the photographer rather, to move a little bit. Corner whipped in and headed away at that near post. Throw in to be taken by Muleme. Headed on, chance for the shot here. Another snatch and it Waiswa. Flicked on by Waiswa. Vera Hanger lunging for it. And knock it all the way back to Albuire. Ibrahim Oritz drawing a save within 5 minutes of his introduction. And the Uganda substitutes coming on at half time. Kumu. Causing problems for the Uganda defence. It's not Salunga, in fact, it's Onyango. Again, in advanced position. Oche. Throw in taken to Olunga. Deep cross will be kept in play. Don Hassan something for the throw. Kumu. It's a run. Hassan. And knocked behind by Alcho for a corner. Strong challenge from the Uganda skipper. Good Omar. Trot across. Take this corner. Oh, the tight surroundings around the perimeter of the pitch. Just a couple of steps taken by Omar before he plays this one in. And deflected behind. Another corner for Kenya. Finished goalless when these sides met on a match day one in Nairobi. And the keeper palming that one away. Kenya still with a chance here. Will be another corner. Charge down at once more the cross. This time headed clear at the near post. Throw in for Harambee Stars. Are trying to catch out Lukwangu at his near post. Alert to the danger though. Uganda keeper. So yet to concede a goal in a qualifying for the Cranes. Well, this was the chance at the start of the second half for Ibrahim Orit. Excellent strike and strong hands from Brian Abuire to keep it out. His international debut at the start of the year. Orit, 23 years of age. Lunka helps it on. And it trickle through to Lukwangu. On kick forwards. All rolls the way of Kenya. Given away here though to Wisewa. Wisewa gets it back from Iguma. Iguma, too much pace on that ball in. Nice touch from Iguma, but he's quickly muscled off it. Omar Ochieng. Bure. Just about enough on that pass to slide it through to Thomas Nondi. Lunka, a couple of options to his left. Omar flights it in, headed away. And it hasn't passed yet though for Uganda. Goalkeeper rushed out, but Guma getting to it first. Omar holds off one defender. No way through for Maguna. Scorer of both of their goals in qualifying so far, Fahad Bayo. Hasn't had much in the way of opportunities so far in this match. Can he deliver a potential game winner for Uganda once more? This is Oritz. Eruhanga. Wiseworth. Blocked by Onyango. Wiseworth has won it back and won a free kick too. Didn't give up the cause. Moses Wiseworth. Burray trying to align his wall to his liking. Zach Muleme looking to cause problems here for the Kenyan defence. 7 red shirts to aim for. And it's too close to Burray in the end, who takes it well. Quick restart too. Defender here. The yellow cards, bringing down Abdallah Hassan. Quick restart by Burray. And foul committed by centre-back Timothy Awani. Now we go on in Entebbe. A bad ball in, and Kenya have the opening goal. All bouncing through and headed across goal. And the Harambee Stars have struck first, and it's the captain, who else? Michael Olunga. Alerts to the opportunity as the ball was allowed to bounce inside that penalty area.
Goal number 1 for Kenya.
Expertly finished off.
Scored by shot 14
by the 27-year-old. As both of Kenya's goals in qualifying. Just allowed to peel away from the defence.
Substitution for Kenya.
Bouncing beyond Mugabe, and little that Lukwago could do.
Shot 19.
Picked out his spot superbly, Olunga. And that is a dagger blow for Uganda. He's been in red-hot form at club level, Michael Olunga. He's got the opening goal in this one for his country. So more changes being made by Uganda in response to falling behind. Yunus Sentamu thrust in to action. Makes the play of Moses Wiseworth. Well, there's the first goal conceded in 5 matches by Uganda. And it could prove to be particularly costly as well. Lunga taking the ball away from Mugabe. Lunga looking to make it 2. And Lukwago to the rescue on this occasion. This is the third substitute, Sintamu. It's confirmation of that change. First substitution made by Kenya. Alwyn Terra brought on. Wambani making away. Well, they came here to spoil the party at Kenya, and that's exactly what they are doing. So more than enough time though for Uganda to launch a response. Easy for Oburire. Suffered a final day heartbreak in qualifying for the Cup of Nations. Uganda beaten 1-0 by Malawi in their final game in a draw. We've seen them through to the finals. Came into this one knowing that a victory over Kenya, at the very least, give them the chance on match day 6. Could be all over, depending on the result later on between Rwanda and Mali. The scoreline is to stay as it is. Even a draw, not really enough for Uganda. Chance here perhaps for the Cranes. Down he goes in the area, Carissa. Referee mulling it over. Looks like it will just be a goal kick. Momentary price for the Harambee Stars. Michael Olunga in discussion with the referee. It appeared to be much contact between Omar, the Kenyan defender, and Milton Carissa. Swooped over and off his line in a hurry, Bawire. Uganda starting to ramp up the urgency here. Finished second in their group behind Egypt in qualifying for the 2018 World Cup. Their dreams are flickering here too. Be Uganda's ball. Corner kick. Can they get back in it with just over 20 minutes to spare? Deep corner, plenty of hang time. Pulled back. And is Carissa pass up the opportunity first time around, and then the follow-up well over the top from outside the area. Sentamu, top scorer in the Uganda Premier League 2020-21 season with 16 goals. Space here on the right for Uganda. As if there's a shot from Oritz. Blocked out for a throw. Nacho. Aguma. Good communication from Bouire. Claiming it, calling off his defense. Gabi. Aguma. Nice ball forward towards Sentamu. Still has it, Sentamu. And he'll win a free kick here. More changes coming up.
Substitution for Uganda Craig.
Bosi Pierre Hanga sees his number up on this near sideline. Placed by Alan Okello. He's in Algeria for Paratu. Okello. 4 changes made by Uganda. Looked in by Muleme. Punched away well by Bouire. Had a pretty good game, the Kenya goalkeeper. Communication breakdown. No harm done for Kenya there. Space here for Abdallah Hassan. Playing the cross. Just eluding. The attacker. And another 4 to allow a second goal here. Like Timothy Uma, 20-year-old midfielder for Nairobi City Stars, getting set for a first appearance here. Change will indeed be made. Samuel Onyango, player coming off. As Uma is introduced. Played in by Maguna. Plucked out of the air by Lukwago. Quick release. Good looking ball. And it's stayed in play, has it? Zakello threw himself at the cross as it came in. And the ball fighted towards the area and glances off the head of Okumu. It will be a corner for Uganda. Muleme once more be the man to take it. Again, high looping cross. This one will skip out for a throw. He knows that time is running out for his team, Micho Shredijevic. He's made 4 changes in this second half. Haven't paid off as yet. Nacho. He brought back a free kick for Uganda. Awani. It's in towards the area. And that is overhit. Climbing over his marker. Mugabe to win that header. And chopped down. What a great tackle there. Free kick for Uganda. Free reaching into his pocket as well for the foul on at Sentamu. David Ochieng looks for that challenge. Muleme. And some more disappointment there. Miscued it. Quago forward first time. Better header at the second attempt from the defender. Guna. Cochet is off to Lunga. The volley this time comes in, deflected behind for a corner kick. Set up nicely for the strike. And Zawani appears to have felt the brunt of that one. Lunga's goal, the difference between these two teams. Omar, the corner. It's taken by Lukwago. Omar kept that ball in play. Uganda. Ball into the area towards Bayo. Touch taken away from goal. And the deflection takes it wide. Thought for a moment it might leap over the dive of Brian Buire. Wrong side of the post in the end. Laid off to Carissa by Bio. Corner this time. Another terrific headed clearance. Uganda has to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. Muleme. Flat ball drilled forwards. Muleme. Carissa. It's the fresher of the legs, but can't get to it ahead of the defender. Solid work. Kumu it was. Muleme. Shanked out for a throw by Kumu. So a fifth and final change made by Uganda. Timothy Awani, placed by Martin Kiza. Bahrain's forced to throw caution to the wind here. Time is running out for them. Really need 2 goals in these last 10 minutes. Header up into the air by Akumu. By Ochieng. They get it down. It just won't quite fall for Uganda. And Burrell, understandably, no great hurry. Referee appears to be gesturing for the stretcher. Might just be a touch of cramp. Will be a chance for players to take on some water. Keep them going in these closing minutes. Well, this is the goal that separates the sides as it stands. How costly could that prove to be for Uganda? Michael Olunga, the danger man for Kenya, and the man who has done the damage this afternoon. Well, hope though not yet lost for Uganda. Plenty of attacking options on the pitch. Maguna has recovered, waiting to be allowed back on. Still down to 10 here, Kenya. Brought down by Mugabe. Back on comes Maguna. Cross played in. More solid defensive work from Kenya. No way beyond the likes of Joseph Akumu and David Ocheng. And so far for Uganda. Maguna. Kenya will just look to try and keep hold of the ball. Well, more time to run off the clock. And foul goes against the Uganda captain, Khalid Elcho. Straight at Aguma. Drifting forwards. Aguma. Let's find a teammate. Muleme. Should be the keeper's ball, and it is. Not long by Burre, but straight to Muleme. Quago. Brings it forward once more. And the whistle goes against Uganda. Seeded 6 without reply against Mali last month, Kenya, but they have bounced back nicely here. Can they hold on for a consolation win? One that would quite likely end the World Cup hopes of their neighbours as well. It would depend on the result later on this afternoon between Rwanda and Mali. It's Mali very much the favourites to advance from Group E. Nondi. Kenya with a chance to double their lead. And smashed wide. Well, that surely would have wrapped it up. Timothy Uma with the opportunity. Oritz. Uma. Guna. Uganda's ball. Get into the area, and Bio offside, flag raised. Even if he had been able to keep it under control, it wouldn't have mattered. It was a close decision. Sam. Nondi. Yellow. Carissa. Carissa. Down he goes. Referee uninterested and appeals for a penalty. Interesting to get another look at that one if we can. Well, the scrappy a sequence of play. Up with Carissa on the ground, shot from a distance, and that's not going to trouble Lukwago. Uganda have got to get it forward and get it forward quickly. That, though, not going to help their cause. Verde, oh, the ball's in, and the goal's going to be allowed to stand. My word, Verde took just a fraction too long, and Bio took advantage and forced it home. And Uganda have a lifeline, trying to run time off the clock. Kenya are going to argue the ball was kicked out of their goalkeeper's hands, you would assume. But referee allowing the goal to stand. And that is another tight decision. Verde was bending down to pick it up. Bio rather opportunistically stuck his boot out. Bouncing off the post, and Bio forcing it over the line. Let's see why Kenya might have an argument. It's as if Verde did have the ball in his hands, certainly. No need, though, to cut it quite as fine. And he has paid the price. Uganda, though, really need a second as well. How many minutes will be added on? Well, that is undoubtedly going to be a talking point. The goal from Bio may prove academic, depending on how Mali do. And if Uganda can snatch a last gasp winner, and they have a free kick here. Certainly not the last. Here, the equaliser. You would have thought 3 minutes added on. Again, Firat not happy. Sounds like he's trying to make a substitution. Can Muleme conjure up some late magic here? And it's claimed by Verde. Did well just to keep his eye on it. Abdallah Hassan clipped from behind, and yellow card will be shown to the substitute, Yunus Santamu.
Substitution for Kenya.
And Kenya will be allowed to make that change.
Alwen Terry Lahen and on the shot 5, Maego Mohammed.
Well, Musa Mohammed, the central defender, on for the last couple of minutes. Alwen Terry, the substitute, has been substituted. Uganda on the attack here. It's going to drop, and, well, quite sure what that was in the end. Trying to slot it through into the path of Bio. And the ball fell for Martin Kiza. Got it all wrong. Kept in by Oritz. Into the area. Surely the last chance here for Uganda. Cross, headed away. The shot deflected. And there goes the final whistle. Uganda won, Kenya won. Well, Uganda's World Cup qualification hopes hanging by a thread now. They need help from Rwanda later on today. Michael Olunga's goal cancelled out by Fahad Bayo the final minutes. But the draw, not really the result Uganda were looking for. Brian Brure called out, just took a fraction too long as the ball was perhaps kicked out of his hands. The referee saying he may not have been in full possession of the ball. Micho Sredojevich and a sign of one game still to come against Mali. They'll be glued to the match later on between Rwanda and Mali, hoping that Rwanda can do them a huge favour. So Uganda stay unbeaten in Group E, moving up to 9 points. Kenya thought they picked up their first win at the 5th attempt. It wasn't to be. 3 draws in 5 outings now, conceding that late equalising goal. They may well have still spoiled the party for the Cranes. So look at how things stand in Group E. Mali could wrap up top spots with a victory away to Rwanda in Kigali. Uganda will have to wait and see. Anything less than a Mali win would leave the Cranes still with a chance of pipping Mali to top spot on match day 6 in Morocco in 3 days' time. Kenya and Rwanda fighting to avoid last place.